My name is Elaine Chen. I'm a senior lecturer and entrepreneur in residence at the Martin Trust Center for MIT Entrepreneurship. I actually came to MIT twice. Over 30 years ago, I came here as a freshman to study mechanical engineering. And straight out of college, I joined a startup and started making crazy things, generally in the robotics area. Over the last 27 years, I've run engineering and product management for 6 startups and small companies. And my teams build all sorts of crazy things, from consumer electronic devices to robots to healthcare IT systems. About 9 years ago, I was hanging out with Professor Bill Olet of the Martin Trust Center, and he inspired me to start coming back as a volunteer advisor to C-student entrepreneurs. And that's how it all began, and I started working with students and got really inspired. And one thing led to another. I started teaching entrepreneurship and more recently corporate entrepreneurship, and I've been here ever since. I think it really was kind of interacting with the students because they are so inspiring, right? So they're really interested in learning what it takes to build new ventures and picking up that entrepreneurial spirit and skills so that they can use it anywhere in their professional lives. And that energy is really great. And the other really great thing about working with students is that you can't stand still. You have to be learning, and you can't kind of just get complacent. And I love that. When people use the word entrepreneurship, a lot of times they think of companies like Facebook, Spotify. They're thinking about VC-backed startups that have a very high growth curve. That's one model, but we actually believe that entrepreneurship is so much more than only startups. Entrepreneurship really is the act of taking the risk, taking the responsibility to build a new venture from the ground up. And it can happen in a startup, in a large company, in a nonprofit organization, in a government agency, in the military. A first-time entrepreneur can be really overwhelmed with all the free information out there that teaches people how to start a new venture from the ground up. At the Trust Center, we think that there's a better way to do it than trying to boil the ocean and learn everything at once. We teach a framework called disciplined entrepreneurship based on a book of the same name by Professor Bill Olet. And in this framework, we teach students how to start with the market and customer, understand the customer's needs and wants and expectations, and then come up with a solution that really solves those problems. And then we talk about making money.